chairman of vaulting and paravaulting committee under the Czech Equestrian Federation. So now I would like to share my presentation. I hope I will be success. Maybe firstly, I would like to ask you to turn off your cameras and microphones because of the fluent presentation and fluent records. So now just let me know if you can see my presentation.
Yes, visible.
Yes. Perfect. Thank you so much. So I would like to present our webinar, which is called Organization of Paravaulting Sport and Competition. As you can see, my picture and picture of my colleague Markéta Píšová. She will join in few minutes. So if you have any questions, you can ask directly to the chat, and she is very happy to answer you. Or if you would have question after the presentation, we will open a discussion as long as you want.
Jana, I am here just now.
Ah, perfect.
So
welcome.
Yeah.
Perfect. So about the agenda of my presentation, firstly, I want to introduce our project, then a little bit introduce our paravaulting sports activities. Then I will focus on our Czech Republic environment, about competition and rules, and finally we can talk about international cooperation. So shortly about the project, what we are doing right now in next 2 years. It's international project organized by Czech Equestrian Federation, and it's founded by the program Erasmus+. It's focused mainly of international paravaulting worldwide, and the aim of this project is to develop competencies of coaches, volunteers, workers, parents, trainers, any funds for the sports discipline of paravaulting. We would like to organize 6 webinars. This is the first one. We continue every month in a half year with different topic of related with equine assisted riding or paravaulting. Then we would like to organize 2 workshops when the leaders of the 5 countries involved in this project will meet and will discuss about the possibilities of international rules, international discussion of paravaulting. And at the end, we want to organize international camp with athletes. It will be in Czech Republic, and we would like to invite all of you to attend at this camp. It will be in spring 2026. About the paravaulting equestrian discipline, I am sure most of you know what paravaulting means. It's adaptive form of vaulting. It comes from the vaulting, which is gymnastic or acrobatic on the horseback, but it's designed for individuals with any kind of disabilities. We are using specialized horses, special equipment, and special support. As you can see on the picture, the horse is wearing source signals, pad, side reins, bridle.
Jana, yeah. Your presentation doesn't work now.
Presentation is not working.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what I was going to say, Jana. I didn't want to interrupt you. And can you make it full screen, by the way?
I made it.
So yeah, we cannot see it full screen, Jana, unfortunately.
Just a second, please. Okay, I can share again. Okay, now?
It's coming.
Yeah, it shows some promise.
We are waiting. Yeah, that's fine.
Perfect. We see it.
Okay, so this is the first slide. Now I move for the second. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
So I was describing the paravaulting sports discipline, and I was describing how the specialized horse looks like. So it's really, really similar to vaulting discipline, but only the athletes are with special needs. It's still the new worldwide field built on the therapeutic benefits of three-dimensional movement of the horse. And here is the question, who is doing paravaulting as adapted physical activities based on therapeutic riding, or who is doing para-equestrian sports discipline? So we were talking about this topic many times. I think there is big question with not easy answer. Some countries are develop this para-equestrian discipline, so they are working still adapted physical activities or therapeutic riding. And if this country develop this sports activity on a high level, so we can talk about the para-equestrian sports. So in the Czech Republic, the history of Czech Republic is quite long. We are talking about approximately 30 years. It was developed by hypotherapy activities, which the benefits could continue with more difficult elements on the horse. So one lady, Tomiškova, she were talking with our Czech Equestrian Federation, and all these parts agreed that this sports in Czech Republic has originality with the rules and regulations. We have the guidelines for judges. We have separate competition calendar. We have unique training and education system. So we belong to Czech Equestrian Federation, and at the same time we belong to Czech Equine Facilitated Therapy Association. So this is only two covered organization which we belong to. Till today we don't belong to any other association, as for example Special Olympics or Paralympic Committee. So we will see if there will be any interest to continue with other covered association. In Czech Republic, competition are held on the barrel, which is simulator, or on the horse at the same time in one competition day. If the children are younger than 8 years old, they can compete on the barrel from 4 years old. And if they are 8 years old and older with no age limit, they can compete on the horse. Our horses doesn't need to pass special paravaulting exam. Mainly the horses are retired vaulting horses or professional therapy riding horses. Competition are divided into class, individual class, PaDD, and teams. And all athletes can choose if they want to compete only in the individuals, or if they want to compete as well in PaDD or teams. We have special classification of disability, which is big topic in all paravaulting sports, and it depends on the level of disability. So we have two big categories: physical disability and intellectual disability. I don't want to explain it so details about the classification, because it would be the next topic for another webinar, but just shortly have the overview. We have 3 categories or 3 levels in intellectual disability and 3 levels in physical disabilities. And as well, they can compete healthy kids or healthy athletes, and they can compete in a team or PaDD as a mixed team or mixed PaDD, mixed group. Very shortly about our competition. We have 2 tests, compulsory test and free test. Compulsory test, it's really same for all athletes in all Czech Republic, and we have approximately 60 voters. And the free test, it's their individual performing their abilities. All tests.
Jano, můžeš prosím tě skrýt to sdílení? Není vidět text, teďka píšou.
Ano. Jenom ten spodní vlastně úplně tu noticku, takovou tu bílou.
Jenom to skrýt, jak tam je.
Už jsem to skryla.
Super.
Jo, super, děkujeme.
Okay, in Czech Republic, all competitions are doing only in walk. In our rules, we are not allowed to compete in different level of the speed, but during training, you can do whatever you want, how educated athletes has, how clever horses you have, so you can do whatever you want, but all competitions are only in walk. And in the rules, we have both sides, or level side, left side or the right side. Around the circle, there are 3 judges, and all these 3 judges are scoring all compulsory and all free tests. Compulsory test contains of 5 elements: basic seat, DAF, or you can know it flag without arm. Then is dynamic mill, kneeling position, and dismount. The mount on the horse is not scoring in our compulsory test, and all mount horses are with the assistant. We are not using the ramp, we are not using stairs. We can use the real person or the real assistant. And if you need, you can stop the horse, you can catch the horse, and you can help the athletes to go on the horse. And the same is with dismount. You can hold the athletes, and very safely they can dismount on the ground. Free test is without time limit. We don't have no time limits, even for teams, even for PaDD, even for individuals. All free tests are performed with the music, and they are changing static and dynamic elements. With the rules, only the 10 most difficult exercises is counted to degree of difficulty, and very important that we don't score the horse score, because all horses are going in walk. So the Czech Paravaulting Committee decided that we will not score the horse walking. So you could see some pictures, and now you can see all these benefits of paravaulting. Of course, it's developed written coordination skills, flexibility, improve the balance and strength. They can learn to move in harmony with the horses, safe structure environment. Of course, they are growing in confidence, self-esteem, self-confidence. And what is, I think, the most important or most nice, they will enjoy the time with friends and with the team altogether. Because we want to really work on an international environment, and we want to continue with our international network. We try to prepare some contact list. You can see QR code. Some of you, I am sure you are in this contact list. That's why we reach you and we could send you this invitation for the webinars. But if you are not over there, and just you can scan the QR code and it's online table, you can find your nation picture. There's contacts for the National Federation, but generally contact, and then you can find the column for the person related with paravaulting. And if you are interested, you can send us your contact, and we will be in touch, and we will send you all information what we are working on. I have another invitation. Next webinar will be 12th of December, so it's very soon. And the topic of the next webinar will be horse preparing for para-equestrian activities. It will be in the same platform, and you will send the invitation for this webinar too. Okay, that's very shortly from my side. Thank you so much. We will share all this presentation with you, so you can see our email addresses, our telephone numbers. You can see the websites, Facebook, social sites on Czech Equestrian Federation. So we want to share all this information, and we want to be in contact with you more longer. Thank you so much for this time. Hope everything could work very well. And now you can put your cameras, you can put your microphones, and if you have any questions, so we can coming back to the presentation, and I can answer whatever you want. Okay, Selçuk, please.
Thanks for the great presentation, Jana. I just wanted to ask you a question about the classification system for the athletes. So you said that there is basically two classifications, one the physical disability, and also the other one is the intellectual disability. If one person can have both disabilities, in which category, or is there like any kind of classification system for this kind of disabilities?
Okay, thank you for the answer. Maybe I can ask Markéta if she wants answer. Because we have in Czech Republic, we have two persons, two classificators. One is a physiotherapist, one is Markéta, special education teacher. Okay, we have three, and the third one is a rehabilitation doctor. So all these classificators are from the medical environment. Mm-hmm. And so if they have both mental and intellectual, which is more severe, then belongs to this category.
I see what you're saying. Okay. Thank you, Jana.
You're welcome. Okay, Anya.
Hello, nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
How many competitors do you have in your competition or all over Czech Republic, and how many competition all over the year? I think I lost this information.
Okay, so in Czech Republic we have currently approximately 60 competitors. But important is that we have mainly intellectual disabilities. So approximately maybe 45 is with intellectual disability, and maximum 20 with physical disability. So this is the intellectual disability category is quite big, and we are trying to find at least 3 athletes to each physical disability. And we are organizing competition from first competition are in March, and we finish beginning of October as normal, like hot season. And we have approximately 7 competition in a year. We'll see next year. We'll see. We are not calendar yet, but we set the calendar. For sure, we can share it with you, and you can visit. All competition are open. So we have approximately 6 competition as a Paravaulting Cup, and the final one are Czech Championship.
Okay, that was the next question. Thank you. That if you have your own championship, and this was the next question I had. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you. We have, for example, in Prague, we have 3 clubs. And if you have in one region 3 clubs, you can organize as well region championships. But we have approximately 10 clubs in Czech Republic. Not all clubs are from the same region, so we can organize only 2 regions with region championships. But all athletes are meeting, or they are trying to visit all competitions in a year. Yes,
do another question, because then maybe the other wants to ask more. If you have the mixed teams and mixed pas de deux, in a team, how many kids with a disability and how many other kids, or mixed teams? How do you mix them?
Yeah. Okay, so in team we have allowed from 3 till 5 athletes. You can decide. It's up to our coaches, trainers, and only one can be healthy. Only one. Yeah. They can compete during all competition as an open category, so they can compete as well in individuals, and then they can compete in pas de deux. So in pas de deux 1 and 1, and in teams just 1, and the others with some kind of disabilities, and there could be mental disabilities 1, 2, 3, physical disabilities 1, 2, 3, and they are competing together, and they will get a coefficient, special number, special coefficient according to their disabilities, and at the end of the final score, it's not divided, it's plus this coefficient. Okay, so I can see Kim.
So my question is, do you hold your competitions in conjunction with non-paravaulting competitions, or are they separate events?
Because this paravaulting competitors, we have so many, so we have separate competition days, and only 2 clubs in Czech Republic are doing vaulting and paravaulting at the same time. So we have mainly clubs doing paravaulting, because it's mainly centers where they are doing equine assisted activities more than adaptive riding or vaulting. So all these competitions, sometimes it happened that we have this competition in one day, but different place.
Do you have any paravaulters competing in regular classes in competitions in which the majority are non-disabled?
Please, can you repeat the question? Maybe I didn't understand so much.
Do you have disabled vaulters who compete in regular competitions with accommodations rather than in your competitions?
No, it's not very famous. We have some few, maybe 2 girls. They are now competing in normal competition because we changed a little bit vaulting rules, and because they are, for example, 17 years old, and in previous years, if they would be 17 years old, they must compete in canter in vaulting. But we changed the vaulting rules, and now they can compete some elements in walk. So, and it's the club doing vaulting as well, so they are competing, but it is not very famous. But I'm sure lots of our paravaulters can compete, and they can really, how can I say, fight with the normal vaulters because their skills are so good.
Thank you.
Thank you. So maybe when we will share the presentation, I will put some links for the videos, because I was a little scared to put online videos because of the connection. So I will put some links with our compulsory test, with our free test for any kind of disabilities, and you can see what we are doing, and then you can explain us later if you are doing something similar, and if there is any chance or any way how we can cooperate more deep. And my dream is to organize a big international competition in one day. So we will see if the dream will come true. Okay, Anja.
I asked already for a big competition in Germany, and they are thinking about it. So maybe we could have Aachen, which is very famous in vaulting and dressage sport. And I already talked to them. And so that could be maybe the first one when we have an international guideline.
Yes, it would be perfect.
That would be perfect, I think.
Yes. Okay, so I can see one question in the chat. Do you have paravaulting rules in a document which you can share? Yes, we have paravaulting rules translated in English. Now I am waiting for translation, the guidelines for the judges, which is the most important. So as well, we can share our paravaulting rules, and when the guidelines will be ready, we can share it as well too. We are trying every year to make it more simple. So we are trying to take it more easy, but I'm sure we are not finalize all rules. Like we didn't finish with our rules. And I am sure that all countries has any idea how the rules can be changed, but we are very open to send all these rules to other countries. It's can be the first step for international rules. Okay, Kim is hanging. You can.
Sorry, but do you use licensed vaulting judges, or do you have specific para-vaulting judges?
We have specific para-vaulting judges, but if the vaulting judge are interested in a para-vaulting competition, they are very welcome, and they can do only the seminar, 2-day seminar, how to evaluate disabled kids. But we have special paravaulting judges, and they can't judge vaulting rules and vaulting judges. If they don't have this special seminar, they can't judge the paravaulting, because there's some changes. Vaulting rules are more to FEI, vaulting international rules, and our rules are mainly for disabilities, and very easy to explain it to the others. And other most important information, if, for example, you are planning to come to Czech Republic with your athletes, you don't need to bring your horses. We can arrange our horses because the horse is walking only. So we don't have any strict rules how many competitors can be on the horse. If the horse is enough strong, enough healthy, so we can share the horse for all day, for all competitors, and it's no problem for us. And we are using mainly the draft horses, so they are quite very strong and very calm down. Okay, Kim?
Can I ask why you don't offer at walk, trot, and canter?
Maybe the answer was what I said before, because we are mainly using the draft horses and they can't do it. So we have in Czech Republic at least five draft horses specialized for paravaulting. They can do trot, but they can't do canter so much. And for us, it's more important to be safe and just has this calm down horses. So maybe in the future, when we change the type of horses, we will be open. But now, if they can compete on a real vaulting competition, so they can rent a horse in vaulting clubs and they can compete. It's not forbidden, but for us, I think in this time, in this period, it's not so good way. We will see. Okay, so we have another question in the chat. Maybe Markéta can answer, but I can explain it with our license. Even the vaulters are registered in Czech Equestrian Federation, and they have riding license without any exams before. They will get the license. They have to pay way less money. They are free of paying the normal riding license. And we have special information system. And so even the horses, even the kids, everybody has riding license. And yesterday I was in our federation in Prague, and we were a little bit talking how we can do it with foreign athletes, if they are coming, if they want to compete, for example, in Czech competition, and if they are not registered under their federation. So it's not done yet, but we can make some list of participants. We can just make a stamp that the Czech Federation agreed or allowed them to compete in our competition as a friends or open category without any championships. Just they are here. So I think we can manage it. It's no problem. Kürşat, yes, you can ask.
Hey, Jana, thank you for very nice presentation and information. I have a question. What do you think about blind people, people with visual problem? And is it possible to mix with other clients? What do you think about this? Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Till today, we don't have any blind people, but I can't say it's forbidden, or I can't say we are not open for blind people. Every time, if you have this kind of disabilities, you need one-on-one, like one assistant, one athlete. If you have the volunteer to explain how these elements should be performed, it can be perfect. It can be nice, because they are able-bodied mainly, so they can do lots of elements on the horse. They can learn lots of skills, lots of movements. And in the team, if there is any person who can help the blind athletes to be in the team or PaDD, why not? But we don't have any experience. We have only one girl deaf. So they are using the sign language. They teach each other some, because the coaches were not professional in sign language. So they learn some signs, and they are communicate quite normal. So why not blind people? But if you have, for example, bigger group with blind people, you need twice more volunteer or assistant or the leaders. It's important to think about it.
Okay. I asked it because, as you know, there is a system, what is the name? Lexi. It is related with parasports classification system. So it includes all disabilities except of deaf. So we want to, we have to think about how we can organize blind people with others. I think it's very important. Maybe it is not very common, but it might be. Yeah. We need to know this. Okay, thank you.
Yes, I agree with you, but I am sure if we have more blind people, we need to arrange the separate category for them, because it's not even mental, even physical. So, but we can think about it.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, here is another question in chat. How you finance the competitions? It's a good question. The kids are paying entry fee. It's not too much. It's not too much, and this entry fee is not covering all competitions. We have only one-day competitions. So some from the federation, we have Paravaulting Cup, and even the organizer gets some small amount of money for organizing, and this small amount of money can pay, for example, the salary for judges. But if you want to, if you are not in your stable, if you rent the area, the center, if you rent, for example, the boxes for horses, And if you want to buy some presents for kids or rosettes, you have to be very, very kind and ask the sponsors, donation, foundation. We have some governmental possibilities to ask for foundation for sports with disabled kids. So it's not easy, and you have to be very smart. Because we have some habits that every child gets rosettes in the competition, and every child gets a small present. We don't have any differences between the first place and the last place. Everybody gets the same present, and they are happy. So it's not easy to organize it, but I hope next year the organizers will continue with this competition. Okay, what kind of preparation or education the trainers have? In Czech Republic, the trainers has mainly the riding license. Some of the coaches has coaching equestrian license. But if you are going for the competition as a coach, you don't need to have any qualification. Only the langer must has the training coach's license or special lunging course exam, special lunging exam. It's only one obligation during the competition. But for example, if you are organizing the horse club, you should have coaching license under Equestrian Federation. But it's only because of some injuries of the kids, but it's not, how can I say, obligation. And we have every year a meeting with all clubs, all judges, all coaches, and for 2 days or 3 days. And we are talking about the rules, regulations, about all elements, or about training plans. And so it's our, how can I say, family education during our paravaulting community. You are welcome. Only the judges, according to our rules, they have every 2 years refreshing, coaching refreshing. But it is obligation from our Czech Equestrian Federation. Okay, maybe if you will organize any events or show or competition for your kids, you can let us know, because we have some, how can I say, very active families, and they are very happy to travel all around Europe. So I'm sure if you say we are organizing short competition or some camp or seminar, I'm sure they will go. They will want to go, and they want to share all this, our experiences. Okay, so do we have any more questions? It looks we answers all questions. Okay, thank you, Lenka, for explanation of the financial part. Okay, Selçuk, do you have a question?
Jana, so it might be a little bit specific question, but I just wanted to ask you, so as far as I know, Paravaulting, so you do also some grant work and also on mounted. So how long time normally do you spend on the grant work, let's say for a session or like for a training, or like in overall in a week, you know?
Hard question. Okay, normally for the training, I am not preparing myself. I'm not doing the training plan, but I need to arrange all papers around, and I don't know how to answer. It's my job, so I try to do every morning some, for example, try to find a donation, try to find foundation. If it's autumn period, I need to find where can I apply for next year. So now I'm preparing the foundation for next year. If it's January, February, so we have to make this financial part from the previous year. And I'm planning to apply for another Erasmus Plus project. So I think when I'm not abroad, I'm almost every day sitting near the computer and trying to find some financial part or preparing papers. It's really, really hard to answer.
Selçuk, I try to count this year how many time I have to spend with preparing the training and during the training, and it's about 8 hours, 8-10 hours per week for me. But I need to prepare the horses too. So the work with horse, work with the children, work about the papers, the foundation. So 8 hours, I think that's right, per week.
Okay, so more questions. I'm so happy that I can see the names from all around Europe. So it's so nice that you are interested in this topic from east side to west side. So it's perfect. I'm surprised. So I think we are coming close to the final part. So, sorry, it's not only Europe. Yes. It's not only Europe. Yes. I found one lady in our contact list, so I wrote. Yes. We are in contact, so that's nice. But coming to United States, it would be a little bit bigger task.
But Karin is going to Germany sometimes. We met in Germany, so she's coming to Germany, so then it's not that far away.
Okay.
I invited her today.
Perfect. Thank you so much. So, okay, so thank you to all of you. Maybe if Markéta Píšová from our Czech Equestrian Federation wants to say something.
I would like to thank you especially because it was an excellent presentation, at least from my point of view. And I would like to thank everybody to joining us from all over the Europe and also from the United States, which I saw. I have a long list of guests which I'm very happy about, and we are looking forward that you might join our paravaulting initiatives. And I think we have now time for our second presenter, Mrs. Markéta Píšová.
No. We are in a team. We were working in a team together.
Perfect. So actually, if this brings us to an end, again, big thank you, and really looking forward to starting cooperation with you and to joining our efforts in this beautiful cause. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much from my side too. I hope we will not see each other for the last time. Hope it's not the end, but it's the beginning. And really, if you have any idea, information, how you are working, how you are doing, please write us, call us, or however you want to contact us, and we can continue with this amazing sports activity. Okay, thank you so much, and have a nice evening, and we will send you invitation for next webinar and next activities from our projects.
Thank you so much. Wishing you a nice evening.
Nice evening.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Have a nice evening. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Thank
Ciao,
you.
ciao.